back to the Breakfast Club. It's so good to see you this morning. I hope you're all well. Today we are going to continue the arts special, and it is not very PC, but again it is a white man, and I will be talking about an inspirational force in my life who is Buckminster Fuller. And Buckminster Fuller you probably all know as an inventor, as a system theorist, as a futurist, and probably know him for the geodesic domes he built all over the world. And what I really like is the story, how he actually came to invent the geodesic domes. He was 4 years old, going to kindergarten, and was very far-sighted. And then once they got the task of building little cubes out of toothpicks and peas, and just putting the toothpick in a pea and then have like a cube shape. We all would build cube shapes probably. Buckminster Fuller didn't build a cube shape. He built his first geodesic dome at the age of 4. And why did he do that? How could he do that? Because he was so far-sighted that he never actually understood the concept of building simple cubes. He just couldn't see that. And so because he didn't see that, he didn't have this concept of, okay, houses are cubes. And when I build a house, I build a cube. He didn't have that. So his mind, his spirit was open to experience other things and think outside of the box and create something new, something bigger, something different. And he's also famous for saying things like, we are all geniuses, but then we go to school and we are de-geniusized by education. And when you also think about your own school experience and about your own things that you were thinking about, the creativity you had, your fantasy, the big pictures in life, and then all of a sudden you go to school and things get smaller and smaller and smaller. And all of a sudden there is a world where there are options. We do it either this way or that way. We study this, we study that. We become this, we become that. We choose this, we choose that. But it's not about creating anymore. It's about choosing between different options. It is about reacting and responding to different options that are imposed to us by the environment. Another famous quote by Buckminster Fuller is that you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, you have to build something new that makes the old one obsolete. And this is something I can also totally relate to, because how many times did we try to change something by just adopting what is already there? Like, okay, let's just twist a little bit on my job, let's twist a little bit on my diet, let's do a little bit of this, let's just try to do something different. But then we are in these old paths and these old patterns again, and it's really exhausting to try to change anything, because our brain and our behavior and everything is just so used to going with the same old flow. The path is already set. So what Buckminster Fuller says to the contrary is that we shouldn't try to change what is there, but just start a completely new thing. And that is what he calls creation. So it's not about trying to change your reality or respond to what's already there, but to create something new. And I think Buckminster Fuller is an excellent example for that, as he just overcome ideas of education, overcome ideas of architecture, of space, of buildings, of how we should live together, how relationships work. He took that all into account and always thought about, no, I'm not so interested in what is there. I'll try something completely new. And I think that is very inspiring, and maybe we can see where there are areas in our lives where it would be worth to start something completely new and not think about how we can adapt the existing, but rather start something completely from scratch and get new and fresh energy out of that and leave the worn-on paths and start a new one. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.